Yes, yes, yes. Hey, everybody, Charles here. And you might be wondering, Charles, you look a little different today. Yes, this is how it works when you get in technical difficulties, but the show must go on because I can't miss on not bringing this event coming up to you right now. If you're wondering what's going on, you know what we do it, how we do it. We bring you the best events you can't miss. And it's all about moving forward. Here it is right there. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be a stuttered event. Now, what I mean is, you want to know little things, you want to interact, you want to network. This is the show for you. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring all of our special guests on right now. So, please give them all a big round of applause. Hello, ladies.
Good morning.
Hello. Hey, Charles.
How you guys doing?
Excellent.
Hello, Charles.
Amazing.
Very good.
Now, I'm excited about this event. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. It says, woman and money, managing, moving forward, what matters. Let's talk about money. Like, money is the key for me right now. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got bills to pay. Everybody wants to go on some trips. Everybody wants to do what they got to do. Why did you guys decide to do this fantastic event? Woman and money, making moves that matter. And that's the key thing that you said, making moves that matter, not just sending your money out all willy-nilly. Making moves that matter. Michelle, I'm going to start with you.
Good morning, Charles, and good morning, everyone. Thank you. I'd be happy to kick us off. I think the most important reason why we're hosting this is because awareness on financial matters is everything. It's not enough to hope that an institution is going to be inclusive in how they help you in your day-to-day. You need to be educated yourself. And the way in which you get yourself educated is through awareness, attending a session like this, where participants from all walks of life in the financial world are there to talk with you and get you, so you get exposure, but to help you get educated. Without your own education on this, you can't advocate for yourself. And that's the most important thing for women in business or women who want to be in business. They need to advocate for themselves. And you can advocate for yourself by learning what is available and what should be available. Just because an institution isn't offering you something doesn't mean it's not available. So the bottom line of this session is come, learn, connect, learn what's out there to help you in your financial wealth and health, and get yourself educated.
All right. I'm not going to keep it much further. There it is. Toronto Metro Hall, 55 John Street, 310 Toronto. You got to make sure you're there. And what time are we telling everybody to get there? Early as possible. Get your seats. You want to be up front. You don't want to miss out. Because here's the funny thing. I'm going to jump in real quick before I ask any more questions. You guys always network. And that's a key component to this event. Networking is key to get to know each other, work with each other, and move forward. And that's one thing that you guys need to know. So even though it says here, 6 p.m., listen, I'm talking about like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Get there early, network, find out who you can talk to, who you can work with. And that's what it's all about. So I'm going to ask Sharon, why should somebody show up to this great event?
First of all, it's amazing that we have this event. It's an opportunity for people to educate themselves. As you know, financial literacy is very important overall. It's important for you to have physical well-being, mental well-being, and financial well-being. To do so, you only will be able to do by educating, developing yourself, attending meetings like that, events like that. So it's gonna bring you up, right? Financially, educate you, and be one of the part of person to be successful is to attending events like that.
Absolutely. And let's just give them a little caliber of what's going. Deb, tell us about your business.
Thanks, Charles. So I have a business called Bizity, and you can find me at bizity.com. And what we do is we write grants for small businesses. So quite often we have migrants come to Canada, they have great business ideas, or they have a business that's already baked and rolling, and they want to increase their revenue. So they want to grow, scale their business. And what we do at Bizity is we help people find the money. We help people find the grants and other types of funding to scale, grow, and even start their businesses. So I'm really excited about the event. Please connect with me and also check out my waitlist. I'm developing an app now to make all of that easier. So anybody looking for funding can check out the bizity.com/waitlist, and you'll find all about how to connect with funding if you're looking for funding for your business.
No, that sounds like me. I don't know about you, Irene. Like, I'll take $1 million right now. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you know, if you got the money, I'll just take the million right now. But Irene, here's the funny thing about this great event. When I get that million, what am I supposed to do with it? And that's what I love about this event. It's just not getting money. I love what you guys say. Money moves, make it matter. Like, you gotta, when you get this money, it has to be done properly. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times we get financial services and stuff, but we don't know how to put it out properly. So let's talk about that. Irene?
Thank you so much, Charles. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for even, going that way. It is very important, like Deb has said, you can get the money, but then if you don't know what to do with it, the money would just be lost. And this is why it is so important for financial literacy. One of the things I do with, my clients is education, financial education and planning, because somebody might have written a grant, they got the grant for what they want, for what they have asked. Then now is how to put it in good use, so that you don't spend your time spending the money in things that wouldn't help whatever your issue is or whatever you are working on to move forward. For instance, let's say you get a grant and you're spending it on just administrative things, while you are supposed to either, grow that money. Then if you don't have somebody who can help you, strategize how to use that money, then that effort you need to get the grant, the purpose you got the grant for, is not served. So that's why it's so important, and also for people to be familiarized with, here in Canada, how things work, how the banking system work, how the financial industries work, how, everything works, so that when you get that grant, I'm using Deb as when you get that grant, you are able to utilize it properly, so that you will be able to also get other grants in the future.
All right, so let's talk about money. And Uma, I think you're the youngest one there. You're smiling away down there. You're the youngest one there. Tell everybody why they should come out as a young entrepreneur. Why should they come out to this event?
Yeah, thank you very much, Charles, and then thank you to my elders. They say a lot of things that I agree with. So for us as a young, well, not, let's say I'm not anymore that young, but as the generation below, it's very important, because you have to think about just not your future in terms of finance, but as well your kids coming, how to protect them, how to make sure that they come out to be financially educated. In order to do that, you have to be educated. In my language, we say that when you educate a woman, you educate a country. And that is something that apply in terms of finance. So there's so many terms of finance. We're not talking about money. We're not talking about cash. We are talking about insurance. We are talking about real estate. Everything, like there is so many, for the financial money side can be in terms of so many form. So, in top of that, I will just add something in French so I can bring my French community as well to come to that event. Bonjour ma communauté française. Alors, cet événement est pour vous. Si vous voulez apprendre comment investir votre argent au Canada, comment créer votre business et avoir des fonds, cet événement, vous devez y participer. C'est un événement de réseautage où vous allez rencontrer des personnes clés dans le domaine de la finance et vous pouvez les parler à vive voix. En même temps aussi, ça sert l'opportunité pour vous de stabiliser vos finances et de pouvoir vous éduquer pour pouvoir éduquer encore plus la génération à venir. So, yes, that's the message for me. Calling everybody, you should be present. Please come in, and this is the time. I invite you, and then I'm looking forward to see all of you there.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say the same thing you said. I'm like, see that multicultural. We have a little bit for everybody. You know, I was going to say it, but I let you say it in French in front of me. And, you know, that's what the fun thing about this is. It's the networking. It's the piece. Now, Michelle, she said something that I really love. Financial service for generations. We need to know how to leave money back for our children, our grandchildren. When we go into business, we're not going into business just to make a quick money. We're going to business to have longevity. This is open for everybody. But I'm going to start with you first, Michelle. What about longevity and money is the key thing?
Well, it's very important because one thing, as an entrepreneur or any other business person, you work really hard to acquire this money, and how you have it invested will make a difference. Not all financial services are the same. So educating yourself to know the right path to take is very important. But if you get yourself there and get yourself have money set aside to invest, then you want to work with someone who can help you look at the long term. One of the ways we look at the long term is we often sit with the client and work out a financial plan and understand what their goals are. Their goals may be to educate their children or to support elderly parents. And we look to see what those goals are. Not that it dictates the future, but it gives us a bit of a path to the future. And from there, we can talk about, okay, your horizons are long. That's effective. That means we could invest in certain types of markets. What will earn you the best return, being conservative and thoughtful. And then you proceed that way. The best way is to get started, get saving, get investing, and consistently do it with people who can help guide you. And there's lots of people like myself who have 40 years experience in the business who are happy to work alongside with the people that are coming to this meeting and help to educate and show them how it's done. And that's the important thing, aligning yourself with someone who sees what your goals are and helps to educate you on what a conservative, good, effective investment management program would be for you and future generations.
All right. Now we have some people in the chat room, and there's a question that popped up, and I think it's very interesting. And I want to ask Sharon and Deb if you want to just jump on board with this one. Here it is. What are the most significant barriers to financial inclusion for women in Canada?
Sharon, go ahead.
I can start. Yeah, thank you so much, Charles. So first of all, we're gonna come back to the topic of immigrants in this country, right? This country built on immigrants, which is amazing. So it's given so many opportunities to each of us, and I'm myself one of them, right? So the financial inclusion for women in Canada, especially immigrant women, especially, is we're coming from different countries and we have different banking system in our countries. So some of them developed, some of them not. And thank God in Canada, banking system and all financial industry are very well developed. So for women to have that financial inclusion is developing your knowledge in that field, right? So especially woman being a head of the family, mother, having children, you will make sure that you want to first educate yourself and then educate your family and make sure you have protection, you have financial stability and safety of your family and yourself as well. Deb, you
Deb,
want to add?
did you want to add anything to that, Deb?
Yeah, excellent points, Sharon. I think what I would add is that I think it's really important when newcomer women come to the country and get into an ecosystem or a community of support. A community of support can offer mentorship and various types of resources. So, just tailing off of what Sharon said, when women are supported, women build communities and build Canada. When they get access to the basics like housing, food, childcare, job readiness, integration skills, guidance around entrepreneurship, and methods of finding money, both personally and professionally, I think they win. I think that's probably one of the most significant barriers is that um, uh, newcomer women lack community. And I know the Immigrant Women in Business is moving that needle forward in terms of creating community and creating safe spaces for women to be nurtured and to not be isolated and to achieve the dreams that they want to as they make their way in their new country.
All right. Since I got you here, tell everybody real quick, what are you going to be speaking about at the expo? They need to show up. What's your main topic that you're going to be talking about?
Oh, I'm going to talk money. I'm going to talk money and entrepreneurship. So if you have an idea for a business, and we're talking anything, we're talking about the candle making in your basement to scaling up your manufacturing business, wherever you're at in terms of wanting to grow your business, we're going to talk about it and we're going to show ways to get some of that government grant money as well as other types of funding. And it's out there. Let's just talk about it.
Irene, what's your topic?
I'm going to talk about entrepreneurship because a lot of immigrant women, they come here, which is, I am one of them. They might be very educated in their countries, but because they are here now, they don't have the knowledge of how things work here, but they have that idea of what they want to do. And it's through this networking, like the last time, June 28th, I talked on, learning to network. It's through this platform, IWB platform. When you come out to network, you will hear, things that you will need to scale your business or even start. You will have, people as mentors who can mentor you for free, which is not going to cost you a whole lot of money or cost you money. And from there, you can now be able to, go step by step. You are not just on your own. You have people who can input. You might have an idea. You have people who can input and help you. That's
okay. Ed, what about you? What's Sharon? What's your topic going to be all about?
My topic will be about money and finances and being rich and the ways how to become rich, about saving and about protection, about the way how, let's say, simple compound calculator. If we take simple compound calculator, let's say if you age 18 and you consistency, right? Consister of saving and developing rich, wealthy mindset. So if I just give you a quick example, if you're 18 years old, if you're consistently saving $100, by the age of 65, you will have a couple $1 million. You've been retired with that amount of money, which is great. So we're going to show the ways how to save, how to be successful, not just have money, but be wealthy and have wealthy mindset.
There you go. Okay. We're going to keep it rolling. Michelle, what's your topic?
As always, my topic is educating yourself on investing and promoting saving, investing, repeat, saving and investing. But in order to get started, you need to do yourself a favor, and that's educate yourself. And so I'm going to talk about the important components of investing, how fees that all institutions charge will impact your return, how to make sure you know exactly what you're being charged for whatever financial service there is. So my theme is education on the wealth management side, so for good health, and then save, invest, repeat, save, invest, repeat.
As well, say it one more time.
Save, invest, and repeat over
Save,
and over
invest,
again.
repeat. All right, I'm going to say that all day today. All right. Last but not least, say it in French. Say it in French. What is your topic going to be all about?
So, excellent. Mon sujet de conversation sera en termes d'immobilier, comment investir dans l'immobilier et être financièrement indépendante. Vous n'êtes pas seul. Généralement, les gens se croient que parce que je suis sur le Canada, je suis venue avec juste ma famille, donc je n'ai pas accès. Il y a tellement de possibilités de collaborer ensemble pour créer une génération solide en termes de finances. So what I'm going to say in English now, so my topic will be about real estate and then money matter. So you might not be by yourself. It's like there is so many way of collaborating with other people as well. And then there will be professional on site, like people say, for free for you to use them. Please come and then use them so you can be successful. 10 years from now, you'll be happy. You make that decision.
Yes, definitely come network. Okay, in one word, everybody throw it out. Why you should come? Why?
Be successful.
Save, invest, repeat.
There you go.
Community.
To be financially free.
And here's a question. I tell everybody, yes, it's IWB.
Network and
Yes, immigrant woman in business. But guess what? Fellas, you need to show up. Fellas, you need to show up. Bring them, okay? Bring your wife, your mother, your daughter, your sister. Bring them. If you know what we do, you know how we work it here. We're asking you to bring somebody you care about that's in business that needs to know how to be financially well, smart about it, invest, repeat it, keep it going. This is the event for you. When is it?
It's July 30th.
July 30th.
Yes.
Okay, the
There you go.
30th.
June 30th.
Tuesday the 30th at 6 o'clock.
All right. But what time we're getting there, though?
Early.
Early.
As possible.
4 o'clock.
There you go.
4
Get your
o'clock.
parking. Get your parking early. Make sure you network, and it's all there. If you don't know where you're going, Google it. It's right there at Toronto Metro Hall, 55 John Street, 310 Toronto. Make sure you're there early. As usual, ladies, this has been a fantastic time. We got a lot of knowledge, and I thank you so much for just letting everybody know what's out there for them. I know sometimes it's scary. It is scary when you start business the first time and learning about it. It's scary, but the great thing about this is it's a network. You guys have a network. You have a team that will help each other to get focused, to build on things, to get to the next level. And that's the one thing about IWB that's fantastic. It's not just a little network thing. I say it's family. When you get there, everybody starts hugging everybody. It's different. Hey, how you doing? It's great to see you. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a networking thing or just family and friends? It's fantastic. So make sure you go there. All right, I'm going to give everybody the last word. If you want to just give anybody one piece of financial advice, it would be what? Go ahead, yell it out.
Know what you're paying for your services.
Yeah.
And know who you are dealing with so that you can build a financial foundation for yourself and your family so that you can leave a legacy. I know it's a long word.
I wanna just remind everybody about that double S that everybody knows. What you're spending and what you're saving.
That's true. I will say that the distance from you to reaching to your goal is just one person. That is between you and your goal.
Oh, I'm stealing that one. Putting it out there right now. I'm stealing that one.
I think I'd say ask. If you don't know, there's a wonderful community at Immigrant Women in Business. Lots of people to ask questions. Be brave and just ask.
There you go. If you don't take that first step, as they say on my podcast, jump, success is waiting. It takes you to take that first jump into success. Ladies, thank you so much. It's been a great and honor pleasure to have you. Make sure you're there, everybody.
Thank you, all the women, everybody. Thank you very much.
See you there.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Matthew.
Immigrant Women in
Bye-bye.
Business, IWB, is a non-profit organization bringing together women from over 50 different countries around the globe. These women have now made